Hi guys, I'm going to have to suck my gut in this entire video. Let's see if I can keep it up. As many of you know, the only tripods I use these days are F38 compatible. I love that quick release system from Falcam, just off, back on again, and it has so many accessories. This here is a Peak Design travel tripod, and it has a quick release system as well, but it's only compatible with the backpack clip. Whereas the F38 system, there are so many different things you can get, like a little mini tripods, backpack clips, arms, whatever you name, you got an F38. But this tripod, while pretty perfect for me, is not perfect for everyone. So what Falcam did is they designed an entire tripod on their own. This is their first ever tripod that they designed from scratch, and they have knocked it out of the park. This thing has so many fantastic features. The first of which I will show you is that, yes, it is F38 compatible. It comes with an F38 plate, but let's say you have a cage like that. You just put that on, now your Arca-Swiss cage is locked in. Just press the quick release lever, there you go. Let's say you do have Peak Design products, maybe the backpack capture clip, and you want to use that. You just click that right in, and now that is locked in. Oh, what about a gimbal? Let's say there's a different Arca-Swiss plate on this gimbal over here. So let's take that off without destroying everything, and then just slap that on. There you go, locked in once again. And there are so many features of this tripod that you need to hear about. It comes in a little pricier than this guy, and you're about to find out why, but it is still cheaper than the Peak Design tripod, so we should talk about it. And full disclosure, Ulanzi did send over this tripod for the purpose of review. No money changed hands. They don't get any input on the video. They don't get to see it. And Peak Design also sent over this tripod a little while ago. I have no skin in the game. I don't care what you buy, but it's just I am really enjoying the F38 system. So I want to show you all the things this offers compared to the other tripods that I recommend highly. And then, you can make the decision for yourself. Now, the official name of this very sturdy tripod is the Falcam TreeRoot Quick Lock System. Why are they calling it a quick lock? Check it out. See, you only have to do a third of the turn with these locks right here, and then they're on. Look at this, there is zero resistance. And then to lock it again, you just go back a third of the way. It is so smooth. You have to feel it to believe it. Oh my goodness. And then it locks so easily. Normally, I like the flip locks, but when you are looking for sturdiness, the twist locks are usually the better bet. The weight is better distributed, and you can't get any little air pockets in there like you can sometimes with those flip locks. And the thing is, look at this too. You have a circular columns that extend, but the actual top of the legs have more of a triangular base right there, and that really saves some space when you are packing up this. So you have like these triangle tops, but then circular bottoms for better stability. This thing is crazy rock solid. So I am 5'10", but of course I identify as a handsome 6'5". Check out the sturdiness of this, even fully extended with this center column up. There is just no budge in this tripod whatsoever. I have never seen this on a travel tripod for something to be this sturdy. Just let me get the Peak Design and show you the difference. So this is the Peak Design. As you can see, it doesn't extend quite as high, and there is going to be play here with the center column because it is quite thin, and the legs themselves, I don't know if you can see that flexing, but well, there you go. All I have to do is push down a little bit, and these leg locks, they don't hold. They just slide right back in. So this one, far more sturdy. In fact, it's more sturdy as well than the Ulanzi F38 tripod that I use a lot. This is the Ulanzi F38 tripod that I've used solidly for 2 years, and I love it. But when you extend the center column, although it's close in height, it has more play here for sure. So I like to always use this with the center column down. Now it is more sturdy, but there is still some flex in these lightweight legs right here, and they're also flip locks. It is sturdier than the Peak Design for sure, but not as sturdy as this thing. This is crazy. But with that sturdiness comes a little extra weight compared to the Ulanzi F38. This one is only 1.1 kilograms. It is so crazy light. That is lighter than this Peak Design. The Peak Design is about 1.3 kilograms, but you're going to have to move up to 1.5 kilograms. Still lighter than the Peak Design's aluminum tripod, but definitely heavier than their carbon fiber, and certainly a nice bit heavier than the F38 from Ulanzi. But let's say you wanted to get a shot low to the ground, you wanted to splay the legs out, like the kids like to say, you can just click this little lever here and take off the bottom of the center column. And now we can make this an even lower tripod to the ground. I should have done this outside, so I would have had more room in my little studio. Is that even in the shot anymore? Not really. So that's where you could put the camera. See, when you splay the legs and then you have this little thing on the bottom. You can also just take out the entire column and then invert it if you wanted to get an inverted shot. And so easy to do that. And then to put it back on is just this latch. You don't need any tools, any screws, hex keys, nothing like that. Very, very cool. The ball-head, besides being a cool quick release system, has a bunch of tricks. Now, number one, it has panorama, which I think is essential and unfortunately missing from that Peak Design travel tripod is the ability to pan with the head that comes with the Peak Design. So I've always liked that on my other F38 tripod. But you also, if you can raise the column right here, you can see that I can make this, undo the lever right here, I can put this right down here and we can do 360 vertical video. Very easy to use and can get into any position. And if you want a light touch, you can just use this little tension adjustment right here. So you can make it loose if you want, or you can tighten that up and then make it very, very sturdy. I've never seen that before, an adjustable tension knot on the ball head of a travel tripod. Of course, it has a spirit level at the top to help you level your tripod, and it has a little hook in the center column, so you can actually put things on the center column to weigh down the tripod even more if you need it, even though I never need it. And also that hook can go into the shorter column as well. There is a little straight blade on the hook, in fact, to help you fasten your base plate into your camera. Another nice little feature is it has these texturized rubber feet that can just pop off. You have to use a bit of force to get them off, but when they're off, it reveals a spike. And that spike then, if you are on bad terrain, icy terrain, sand, mud, things like that, you can then just put those spikes into the ground for extra stability. Once again, no need for tools, just pop those rubber feet off. It reveals the spikes to help you with terrain or perhaps to battle your arch nemesis. You have a 1/4 thread here in the center, which is great for attaching accessories. And speaking of accessories, the F22 system, that's another quick release system by Falcam for things like magic arms and monitors and things like that. So there's an F22 compatible plate. You can just put things on and off very quickly. You want to monitor something, you want to put your phone there, whatever you want, that's F22 compatible. Stick it right there on the tripod. Now I will show you what I have used in the studio exclusively for the past 2 years is this Ulanzi F38 tripod and also this Ulanzi F38 video tripod. This is the one actually that's holding my camera up. I have 2 of these, and overall this is my favorite one for the studio because it's not that sturdy or rugged, and I don't need it to be. I just need it to hold up my cameras in the studio. Quick release legs. It has this little ball head that goes around. This thing has been worth its weight in gold for me, and this one is, in fact, it's $249. I do have coupon codes. I will list all of the coupon codes because I've done reviews for the Ulanzi store before, and that's who sells all of these tripods. So I have coupon codes. You're welcome for this one. It starts at $249. This one right here starts at $299. Now this one is going to be priced at $499, but there's an early bird special that's 20% off. You can get this right now for $399 before June 18th, I believe. Yeah, before June 18th. I just looked at my watch to see what week it was. So before June 18th, you can get this one for $399. I will have a coupon code for this one as well after June 18th. But that's the thing, look, for travel tripods, for me, this has been pretty good. I have some small setups usually when I go out. For the studio, I am always using this. But this thing right here, let's say you have a 70 to 200, you have a bigger camera, you want to take long exposures, you know, you're next to a waterfall and everything's vibrating all that. This thing is definitely the most solid tripod I have ever used. It is worth the money. It's just a question of, do you need it? Do you need that extra stability? Do you want the different Arca Swiss compatible plates, the quick release center column here? For a lot of people, that's going to be yes, and you can't go wrong with this thing right here. I have adored these 2 tripods for at least this last calendar year, and I'm going to add this one in when I want to go out and really do my nature photography, take my big lenses. This one right here will definitely fit the bill. So let me know down below if any of these tripods float your boat. We'll have a nice little discussion about it as I finally get to relax. My God, this has been a bit of an ab workout. Trying to hold this thing in the whole time to look a little presentable. Anyway, it's done now. We'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.